What up, Tribe family? Hopefully you guys can hear me on the headphones because I'm trying to keep it low key. For some reason the energy is just it's like the energy is not over the place, but it's like the energy is so I was preparing for this video and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put something on the TV, and it's just it's more so the energy is not all over the place, but there is distractions, so you need to be aware of distractions. But before we get started, I had my actual glasses on, and then my money glasses just kept jumping out to me. So maybe you guys are expecting money, or your money has increased over the last few weeks going into, this brand new month of June. Happy June to you guys. Happy Pride to all the Pride babies, okay? And I don't know if y'all ever seen, my face on here in a while. So I felt called to pull some intuitive cards, get some intuitive messages. But before I get started, I wanted to welcome you to Intuitive Genius. Okay, I'm your host, the BIG, and we're going to dive into self-development. We're going to dive into paradigm shifts. My only job here is to give you a different perspective on what could be or may be going on around you. I haven't really been too big into pulling my intuitive cards on cameras and stuff like that for other people, but I've been doing it for myself for over 5 to 7 years. So it's now time, I guess, to share it with you guys. And I think that's why I wanted something in the background just to give me that comfort. But I think that I'm personally in an energy of it gotta get done, okay? She is the business, and the business gotta get done. You feel me? And I wanted to come on here I'm not perfect. As y'all can see, I'm dressed down because it's just I think a lot of the world right now is chasing perfection, where raw, uncut is needed. So who better than your girl? I'm going to try not to have this video too long, but y'all already know Divine does what Divine wants to do. But we are going to put, because I actually have a client in an hour, so we're going to do a 30-minute timer. And if we just so happen to go over, it is what it is, and it was what it gonna be. Feel me? I landed on 32 minutes, so we're going to just do that. We're going to hit that timer even though we already got started. But yes, welcome to Intuitive Genius. I think I said that already. As y'all can probably notice, I'm nervous a little bit. Only because when you're coming from certain backgrounds, having specific talents and specific gifts, everybody don't always agree. And I'm feeling guided. Confirmation. I'm feeling guided to share with you guys just kind of what's going on in my world and what's happening, what's transforming in my life. And it could, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're going to get to the intuitive cards, and this is, it's a big deck of intuitive cards. So it's definitely some messages. This deck gets upgraded whenever it's time to get upgraded. Yeah, sometimes there's blank cards in there, and when that blank card comes out is kind of when I know it's time to pour new seed into the deck. So kind of how I just do my card pulling. I'm just super genuine. I'm not saying nobody else is genuine, but what I am saying is I've did it for myself for so long that I know that every divine message that is in this deck is for someone other than me, right? And I'm at that time right now, 444 on the timer right now. So you could be feeling heavily protected right now. You could be feeling like a lot of things are, shifting in your favor. A lot of abundance is coming in. you got a lot of options. You got a lot of options in love. You got a lot of options just in career and forward movement for yourself. And oh yeah, like I was saying, I feel guided to share with you guys what is currently transforming in my life right now. And so my lease, you know, ended May 30th, and Divine just guided me, like, even up to the point Divine didn't have like a specific location for me to go. So it was like, okay, Divine, like, what should I do? And you know, like, I'm really a person of faith and divine timing, and I believe that if you act on things too quickly because of what you feel like the outside world will condemn you for, you will end up in situations or just, you know, scenarios, bumping elbows with people that you probably shouldn't have been. All right. And yeah, so right now I'm kind of in like a little studio type apartment hotel vibe. I'm having a ball. Like, I've been so peaceful. Although I don't have the apartment anymore, I wasn't evicted, I wasn't kicked out, my lease literally was just up. And honestly, like, I was just so happy to get out of that place, because I was literally asking the Divine, like, bro, where do you want me to go? And that may be significant for you guys. Like, you may just move, you may be moving. Like, I just moved 3 days ago, so you know what I'm saying? That new moving energy, that, you know, travel energy is in the air. So if you resonate with that, just stay patient with yourself right now as you transition through this process, as you transition, you know, like, I'm hearing in I'm seeing in my mind's eye, like, the planes landing. The word turbulence is like blinking in my head right now. So it's like, you have to understand that, you know, it's smooth, and then as you're starting to get a little low, starts to get a little shaky, and you gotta make the landing, you know what I'm saying? And I think 717 on the timer, I think that whoever is under the sound of my voice right now, that is this, you are in the pivotal shift. It's not about the shift coming, it's not about the shift happening. Like, the shift is now, like, it's already happened. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that you give yourself grace during this time, because it's important as you shed old, you know, versions of yourself and old skin, and, you know, you are elevating and you're taking yourself to another level. You have to realize that you have to have patience. You know what I'm saying? You have to have patience. I honestly, and I'm also listening to my voice right now, like, my voice is like really raspy, like really deep. Like, maybe you're under the weather or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't talking like this earlier, y'all. And it may be because my body's tired. I've been up since, so I took a nap yesterday, and I've been up, I do believe, since 9 p.m. yesterday. So yeah. And this is a video that Divine gave me as I was trying to lay in the bed and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we're getting it done, because, you know, I was listening to a video by Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher, and he's talking to a group of teachers, telling them, like, yo, if you're thinking, excuse me, that this is a side hustle and you're not fully committed, don't get upset when you're not getting the desired result from the situation or from people. And kind of what I just took from that is, you know, sometimes I beat myself up because I feel like I don't get sleep, but I feel like I'm also a person that takes naps. I take a lot of naps, so it's like my body is, you wouldn't know that I've probably been up that long. You know what I'm saying? Just because, yo, I went to the gym at 6 a.m. I done took me a nice shower. I done read a book for an hour and a half. And now, you know, I'm here. I've edited content, I've posted content, I've, you know, tapped into the Discord, send them some motivation, and make sure you guys check the description for that. And follow us, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into these. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what comes out for you guys. And Yeah, don't shoot the messenger, okay? But definitely, you guys have options for sure. Like, I don't even think you realize how good it's about to get for you. I don't even think you realize that. For some reason, I felt called to put on this U.S. Army shirt when I used to work at a corporate business. One of my donators gave me the shirt. It was a woman. So maybe you're a woman in the Army. I be all up in people business. That's why I say I'm the intuitive genius, because honestly, your intuition already knows who you are. It's just now your genius, like your spiritual self, is remembering. You know what I'm saying? Is learning to find balance. Like it's learning to cater to both. You know what I'm saying? In a sense of like masculine and feminine energy. And you know, I just edited a video like that the other day. Was it yesterday? Probably yesterday. I edited a video and I'm dancing in the video. So maybe you need to dance, release some energy. Like you overthinking so much right now. You overthinking so much right now. Just vibe, twin. And then I got my little car right here. So somebody about to get a new car, or you manifesting a new car, it's already yours. You know? Let's see what the divine got for us. Okay. Divine, what you got for the collective? Holy Spirit. And listen, let me tell y'all this. Baby, everybody is welcome here. Even the haters. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you believe in. I don't tell you guys to not have religions. I want you guys to be yourselves. I want, you know, honest people to be in my community and my soul tribe. I want you to, however you find yourself back to yourself, I want you to do that 120%, because I'm such a chill person, bro, that I can get along with people and we have different beliefs. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna always agree on everything with someone. And it's like that's the coolness of the world, because we are all uniquely ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the money glasses, I didn't even have the money glasses on. I had my reading glasses on. Who I'm feeling like my grandma, child. I can't believe I'm honestly doing this. And I think a lot of, like new beginnings. I think y'all are embarking on some superpowers that y'all have, and I encourage you to put yourself out. And I hope that when you see this, that you understand that this is raw and uncut. This is what you get with me. You feel me? I'm the same offline as I am online. You feel me? Okay? Make sure y'all pick us up on everything. Make sure y'all go add us in the Discord at TH3 Rising. Come on. Make sure you guys follow us on TikTok at Monshea.flow. Yeah, like my voice got real like low, and y'all hear it? Like maybe y'all been under the weather. That's just you elevating. That's just you know, going to the next level. Living your truth. Because you got to. Yeah, I told y'all, like, new seasons, new expectations, better discipline. So what I get from that card every time it comes out, like, I posted in a Discord and I told, you know, the tribe in the Discord, I'm like, listen, bro, there is a new month. So revisit, you know, your goals, revisit, you know, your goals long-term or short-term, and understand that you're continuously are growing. You're continuously getting better at things each and every day. So even in small conversations that you have, be present, because you never know what is your ticket to the next level. You never know. 1444 on the timer. So, you know, I only have 2 cards out here. We got Find Balance And new season, new expectations, better discipline, like literally, bro, lock in. There is no, let me tell y'all something. There is no reason for people not to become at least thousandaires in 2026. Simple. I'm not frustrated that I had to move out of my apartment into a, like, y'all, I have free TV. You know what I'm saying? I have free TV. I have Netflix on here. I have free cable when I want to watch TV. I have lights. You know what I'm saying? I have a stove. I have like a whole little kitchenette. You know, cabinets. As y'all can see, clothes. It's kind of like a closet. I got a big bathroom, nice shower. Water's hot. Listen, so many people get so frustrated with how other people see their journey that they forget who they are. Y'all, when I tell y'all I'm not frustrated being here, it's because I can afford it. Like, I can afford it. Like, and that's why I wasn't pressed leaving my apartment. I'm like, well, if I don't get a location, I know where I can go. You know, I know where I won't be. You know what I'm saying? And no shade, a lot of people can't even, you know, afford something like this. You know what I'm saying? Because depending on your type of pay frequency and just how you are with money, like, you may not be that disciplined to put your stuff in storage and come straight to, you know, a hideout. So better discipline, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do it. You have to believe in yourself. One, you have to have gratitude that you're even getting the opportunity to experience this newness, because a lot of y'all, I saw the card earlier, a lot of y'all fasted, a lot of y'all have been praying, a lot of y'all have been manifesting, you know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys have been speaking affirmations. Yeah, I have on the bottom of the deck, God is the reason why, you know what I'm saying? So you have to celebrate these new levels, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people like to say new levels, new, you know, and that is true, but stay in gratitude. Be appreciative of the good and the bad, because it taught you everything you needed to know. You know what I'm saying? It taught you everything you needed to know. So now that you are walking into these new levels, new seasons, you know the expectations. You know the expectations that you have for yourself. You know, a lot of people say don't have expectations for yourself. But I think that in a sense, you have to have some type of standard for yourself in order to become the desired version. You know what I'm saying? You're going to always encourage you to accept yourself, but I also encourage you to challenge yourself too. You know what I'm saying? So I expect myself to get up and go to the gym every morning. I expect you to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's a contract with myself. You know what I'm saying? So in this new level, you got to hold yourself to the contract that you give yourself. If you speak words and you say you're going to do something, you got to show up and do it. And I literally told y'all, like, this video could have got made last night, but I was trying to just lay in the bed and just keep my eyes closed. If I couldn't go to sleep, I'm like, let me just allow my body to rest. I don't necessarily have to go to sleep, but can I just relax? You know what I'm saying? So have gratitude for this newness. Don't get scared that this newness is here. You're going to experience a lot of options. You're going to experience so look, and that's what I said. I'm like, it says fast, make room. But I feel like y'all already been fasting. Maybe you need to fast again. Because I'm hearing from, you know, earlier when I was saying maybe you're under the weather a little bit. Kind of just free your body, you know what I'm saying? Just be, you know. If you have to eat something, maybe eat something like fruits and, you know, smoothies, things of that sort. Applesauce cups. Stuff like that until you feel better. Okay, I like this for y'all. I like talking to y'all. I'm getting this little energy though. Like, you gotta watch your thoughts at this time. You're gonna have to, as the divine is ushering in all this newness, things have to be uprooted. And in order for things to be uprooted, you have to get out of the control piece. The control piece is what's going to hinder the flow of what's coming in. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, like, a lot of times we like to control who we have in our life, like, and it's just not meant. Like, look, yeah, nothing is always as it seems. Follow intuition, walk wolf in sheep's clothing. So, okay, let me tell y'all how I read my cards. So how I read my cards is I read them how the download comes in. So right now I have this card in the reverse. So how I read the reverse is two different ways, right? Actually, I read it many ways, but I'm gonna give you my two main ways that I read it. When a card comes out in the reverse, it's either the energy that you've already shifted into, or it's blocking you, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So right now I'm reading, okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all what the card says. The card says, talking/communicating brings love/understanding closer. Because it is in the reverse, I feel like y'all are at a point of, it's not no more talking game. It's not no more talking game. Like, it's not no more, and that's why I told y'all, like, it's watch yourself at this time. Like, you have new people coming in and you have old people ushering themselves out, okay? And they're gonna try to put up a fight, because do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? I don't even know that girl name, but I hope, have y'all ever heard that song on TikTok? She was like, she just be showing up on your FYP. It's like she show up right when you need it. And she just like, do you know who you are? I tell you who you was. Cause you are here, I can't even think of the song. But bitch, do you know who you are? Like, for real though. 2211 on the timer. We have the angel number 1044 out here. Positive thoughts, trust divine guidance, maintain focus on your goals. And that is why I say find the balance in focusing on your new season. Okay? Is somebody's birthday in November? Happy birthday, Libra and Scorpio. Oh, and Sag. Because guess what? That new money, it's like it come out of thin air. That new money, you gotta protect that, babe. You gotta protect that, babe. You gotta protect that. You gotta protect that. You gotta protect that. Okay? You gotta steward that well. And you can't be having no, I just got heartburn. Look, these people don't want you to hurt it. The people don't want you to hurt it. You on the right path. You doing the right thing. On the back of this card says, you can't read the label when you locked in a box. And ain't that the truth? Look, I'm telling y'all. Appreciate the good and the bad. That's literally what it say. Appreciate the good and the bad. Both are useful. Under that, I have my money up. Come on, I'm pulling them out. I'm gonna take them. Appreciate the good and the bad. It's the balance of understanding that yin is yang. You know what I'm saying? You can't have one without the other. All right, we got thank you in advance. I don't chase what's mine is mine. It's already written. And on the back of this card, I created like a little money for my services. So maybe you have a business. Maybe you have a business, or you need to create a business. Because I have creator of reality at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you need to go ahead and put those ideas in motion. You wondering where the money at? That's where the money at. Your energy is the money, okay? Your energy is the wealth. You creating. But I definitely see y'all money up. Y'all got money right now, and money coming in too. Like, it's about nothing. It's about nothing. How y'all feel about that new level coming in? Do y'all even want that new level? I love this. I'm gonna be back. I already know. I'm gonna be back. God giveth me the spirit of joy, love, peace, and wealth. It came out in the reverse. I'm actually gonna, let's see what I want to do. I'm gonna take it in reverse. Now I'm putting it over. I don't chase. I'm putting it over. I don't chase. What's mine is mine. So what I'm getting with that being in the reverse, at first, like when things come in the upright, I think it's things that you need to kind of accept and shine light on. And when they come in the reverse, like I told y'all, the different ways that I look at it, I truly do believe that when it comes out in the reverse, it's something that you have already came to the conclusion of. I think you've already come to the conclusion, like, bro, creator of reality. Like, I think y'all have awakened. Like, me even doing this video is in alignment. Like, me doing this video is in alignment. You watching this video is in alignment. It's that deep, y'all. Like, I think a lot of us as a collective, because I'm healing right along with everybody else. I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing and I'm developing just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking this as well, because of course I want more money. Of course I know I gotta take the good with the bad, okay? The cute with the ugly. You know what I'm saying? It's life, you know what I'm saying? Now, I asked y'all what y'all want to do about this new lover, because you got one. They coming regardless. How you finna act? How you finna show up? I hate when the cards fall on the floor. Like, how you finna show up? You got the money, you got the confidence, okay? You got the money, you got the confidence, you got the businesses, and you got the lovers. Like, you real life got options out here. I gotta get the cards. Sorry, y'all. Y'all, I gotta get the cards. Okay, we have it'll work out. Trust spirit. Okay, the Holy Spirit always gonna show up and show out for you, because you know what I'm saying? You know that little whisper? You know that little whisper you be hearing when you be ready to give up? And then you hear that little whisper? That's that Holy Spirit. And then we have, you are limitless. You literally have no limitations on yourself. Like, you have to accept that. You have to accept a good life. Like, I'm feeling God to share what just happened, but we got disconnected. But I gotta finish up this reading. I gotta finish it up. All right. So you are limitless. You have, what was I saying? You are limitless. You have no limitations right now, and you need to accept a good life. Like, I can understand if you've only experienced all the turmoil, you know what I'm saying? I can understand if, you've only experienced like the tough life, like you've had to be tough all your life. So to experience ease, it makes you nervous a little bit, but the divine is saying it's gonna work out. Like, as long as you holding your part of the deal, you're good. All right, Holy Spirit, divine ancestor spirit, guys, God, hallelujah. Look, we got this at the bottom of the deck. You have entered into a new era. Congratulations. It ain't nothing else I need to say to you, for real. Look, it ain't nothing else I need to say to you, for real. We're going to take that and we going to run with it. 111 on the time. Forgive yourself for any past, mistakes you feel like you've made. Make peace with your past. I remember one person told me, that, like, stop trying to run, from things that you've done in the past. Like, I used to be in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Got locked up, all that bad stuff, you know what I'm saying? And lost it all. Lost a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just because I was making certain decisions, but now, that person at the time told me, they were like, literally, bro, just walk with it. Because although you made these, you know, decisions, you are not currently in that version anymore. But you have to give respect to that old version because they got you here. You know what I'm saying? So forgive yourself, give you your big ups to yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because could nobody get through what you went through? It's divinely your journey for a reason. People can't be you better than you can be you. It's just not possible. But now you have entered into a new era. So now you can be you. Now you got people who gonna celebrate you for you, who see you for exactly who you are. And do they deserve to be bled on when they didn't cut you? Okay, shout out Nail in this video. Everything is as it should be. Everything is as it should be. Okay? You didn't know at first, and now you know now. But it's time for me to take a nap. Like I told y'all, I've done everything I was supposed to do today. That's why the video kind of cut off, because 3, 2, 1 on the timer. Look, they telling me like, yeah, wrap it up. My alarm went off and the video stopped. And actually, there was a 333 on the time. Okay, so actually there was a song that popped up as well when my alarm went off. I'll try to put it somewhere in the comments. Maybe that is significant too. All right, but I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for even watching this video. If you see it, I'm definitely gonna be tapping more into the intuitive side and giving you guys the perspectives that, you know, I'll be just getting straight from the divine source. You know what I'm saying? Always take everything I say back to the divine so that, you know, the word don't come back void. You feel me? And make sure y'all follow us on everything. And of course, if you want to work with me personally and to get some personal things answered on your behalf, we have those options as well. So just let me know, you know what I'm saying? Hop into Discord. That's probably like the easiest way to get connected to me from YouTube. So make sure you guys subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss nothing this way. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.